Back to Eden Style Garden, July 12th garden update. My tomatoes, all except for one, seem to have died back. Like I mentioned in my last video that I was having trouble, and all of them seem to have wilted and died back a little bit. Except for one. Just one big boy hybrid, Burpee's big boy hybrid, seems to be doing well. Although it has produced green tomatoes, but not very many, and it has stopped flowering. I don't know why. This here, 4th of July tomato has produced 3 ripe tomatoes so far. They're small, about the size of a ping pong ball. You can see some that are turning ripe right now. 2 more there. It has died back a little bit, but it is forming new live branches. And is still alive and struggling, and still producing ripe tomatoes. It produced its first ripe tomato on July 5th, which is pretty close to what it's advertised to do. I was happy with it. I'd be happier if it hadn't died off. But this here garden, this area where the tomatoes are, was grass a year ago in the spring. It's not surprising that I'm struggling with poor soil conditions still. Because it can take 3 to 4 years to build up good soil. Even with this method. Last year I struggled with with basically the same problem. My tomatoes just didn't do well. But they're doing better than they did last year, this year. And hopefully that'll improve next year and the year after. Yeah, my green beans my pole beans are finally starting to grow. Probably get something by fall. If whatever ate those doesn't come back and eat those. Sorry, I was zoomed all the way in there. Those are my pole beans, there and there. Those got eaten by something. And these are my cucumbers here. And they're actually starting to grow up. The tomato cage, I have them trained up. We're trying to train them up. And they're starting to flower. Might get some cucumbers soon. My onions have fallen over and are starting to turn brown. I need to pick those. Those bell peppers are still tiny. There's one right there, and then one over there. Can't even see them. I doubt they'll do anything this year at all. And then my potato patch is taking over the entire garden. More than half the garden, pretty much. they're doing pretty good. Should get some potatoes at least. And that's about it for the mid-July garden update. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.